So shout out to Andrea Fuentes today because she said they are doing a Hell's Kitchen challenge. They have been doing this for a while, so you need to follow them in the artistic swimming, like USA Artistic Swimming, on Instagram. But she posted in one of her stories, she posted that they have been doing like full swim throughs for so many hours. I think it was like the 28th swim through. And she wrote, without yelling at them, without loss of respect, with all my love for them, to fight for a dream, to give everything with joy and dry authenticity and unity. This is how I want to coach my team. This is how I want to coach. This is how I want to coach my team. This is, I feel like, how everyone wants to coach their team. Like, we want, like, of course we have dreams. Of course we are driven. Of course we want like the best for everyone, right? Like let's do it in the best, like in the healthiest way, in the most motivated way, in a way that if I make myself responsible for my own motivation, then I actually will be contributing to my team's motivation, right? Because it's really hard sometimes for a coach, and now I think I feel like I'm a little bit of a venting, that I feel like sometimes athletes do expect that the coach is the one that is putting like push. Of course we are there to push you, but you cannot only rely on that on us, or there are other athletes that actually don't like to be pushed, right? So it's weird, or it's really hard for a coach to actually balance those out. But for example, imagine a team. Just imagine with me, just give me 5 seconds and imagine a full team of 10 people plus the coaches, everybody coming into the pool with the same objective, with the same dream, with the same drive, with, like, I feel like it's impossible. But Andrea, you are kind of showing us that this can be done. You are making us believe that this process can actually happen. I will keep trying in every sense, like all of the, like my team, people that I have contact with internationally, in the classes that I give. I do follow your same philosophy. I want to be mentally healthy. I want to be happy. I want to be, as a coach, I want to be like in peace when I go to training, like I search for this feeling all the time. I don't go to training searching for fights. Or yes, I do kind of sometimes get a bit pissed off when, like, I'm trying to help an athlete and I don't receive the same response. Like, I don't feel understood in that sense. But I do try to kind of put it out there that every single time that I'm trying to push an athlete is because I want to see them grow. It's because I am trying like, I see all the potential in my athletes. And of course, I do try to also, so this is like advice for coaches. Do try to know your athlete in the sense of, like, what is it that they really want? Like, what is it that they're really searching for? Are they recreational? Like, for example, I'm in club. So then, are they recreational? Do they want to aspire for national team? Kind of do know where they are at, because then that way you can actually help them through that goal. So for example, of course, if I see that I have a girl that is a bit more recreational, I will be making sure that I watching her and giving her feedback to get better in the sport. But the pressure, like my intention wouldn't be putting pressure in the sense of like, you need to make this right, like this needs to happen in order for you to get to this place, right? But for the national team girl, like the girl that wants to make national team, the pressure needs to be a little bit more there, right? Like, you need to prepare them for higher standards. And as coaches, we need to value our own standards and adapt to the athlete in a sense of the club. And if you're a national team, like athletes or coaches, high standards are what needs to happen, but you need to build yourself up to those standards, really. And it needs to come from within. And it's so hard to come from within, but in a environment like the one that Andrea has created, is not impossible to create it in your own space. Do come in motivated to training. Do come in with your mindset in the right, like with your head in place. Yesterday, I really had a hard day. Yesterday, I'm just putting it out there because, of course, we don't have great days every single day. And of course, there might be one of those days that are going to be present and you will have to push through them. So just think of it as exactly that. It's an obstacle. It's the universe putting you like the stone right in front of it, and you have to climb over it or go around it or find a way to surpass it. Like, but you will do it. It's just that moment. Like for me yesterday, I knew it was gonna be over. Like, it's just one day. Do keep pushing forward, do get motivated, do absorb the energy from Andrea Fuentes, from her team. Do move forward, find ways. Don't say, oh, it has always been like this. No, you can create your reality. If you want to be happy, you can definitely create that space for you, right? And then be contagious. Like, do try to if you're happy to be at the poolside, if it makes you like super happy, give it your all. Use that energy and try to grab a friend and get her or him to do the sport with all of their passion too. So I love this message today. I needed to say something about it because we do need it. Like in these times, I feel people do. I think you're gonna look back. A lot of people. I've been talking to so many coaches and athletes, and they just feel like they're not motivated because COVID and the closing of the pools and things like that. Use it as an opportunity to keep on growing in your own space. You don't want to look back and regret this time, like as time lost. You want to be like, oh, I definitely used it to fix my extension, to get an over split. Like, take advantage of time is gold, right? So yes. Thank you, Andrea, for sending out that message. I wanted to highlight it a little bit more. And I hope that everyone in the world is trying to be happy in their own space. Do not lower your standards. Do rise up to the challenge and keep pushing forward, okay? And let's stay as positive as possible and let's make this sport amazing, right? So that's all for me today. I am Leilani Torres. Synchro now, breathe later. Take care. Bye.